Or do we trade for a left tackle, Deke? Because there is another left tackle that became disgruntled over the weekend.
Right.
From the division, very familiar. High pedigree guy. Jonah Williams. After the Orlando Brown news, because obviously Orlando Brown signed with the Cincinnati Bengals.
Jalen Warren to left tackle.
Jeez.
Ex-concept.
I just seen it.
That's pretty funny.
Hey, man, he have a mean first step, man. I tell you that. His get-off going to be elite over there. It turns his kick back. But Jonah Williams, man, like I said, we were in the running for Orlando Brown. We saw he signed for, was it $14 million per year? And we ultimately got outbidded at the end of that thing. But because we were in that bidding so heavily, it obviously lets us know that we tipped our hand. We are in the market for a left tackle, and we trying to do something in terms of upgrading it. So with Orlando Brown signing with the Cincinnati Bengals, their starting left tackle at the time, former first-round draft pick Jonah Williams, put out, I think it was through his agent, that he was officially requesting for a trade. So it obviously had us asking questions here, man. I mean, we know who Dan Moore is. It's been good, but obviously we feel like he's left something out there to be desired. Obviously the team feels like that as well based on what they were trying to do. So with that being the case, I know you brought up drafting left tackle, and we brought that up as well prior to this news. But would you be open, or should the Steelers be open?
We'd have to get a really good price on it. Somehow restructure that contract, that cap hit of $12 million. The reason it would be intriguing to me is I feel like Tomlin would love it.
You know he would love it.
Bringing in the AFC North rival that overlooked you, and he'd feed into that all day, every day.
He would gas that up so hard.
You're right. Former first-round pick. Now, he hasn't lived up to the hype either.
Correct.
That's my question. Like, could he be an upgrade over? I think it's arguable, probably right now. Is he an upgrade over Dan Moore?
Yeah.
At least he'd be someone that you could bring in a competition, and you'd have Dan Moore in check then. I can't be paying a lot for it, though.
Okay.
That's my thing. The thing I like about it.
12. What's his salary this year?
Let's see. Yeah, maybe I should go to
play
over
with
the cap.
Yeah.
Maybe I should go to over the cap because I'm just on Spot Rack. 12 base salary.
12 base. Oh, this is the 5th year?
Yeah.
Oh, that's why. Yeah. I mean, not that's why, but that's why the number is 12 because it's on the 5th year option. So yeah, if you're bringing him in, it's a 1-year rental essentially, unless you want to extend him. So that means trade value, you're not giving up more than a 5th because of him having the 5th year option, and you would still need to sign him long term if you wanted to like keep him.
Yeah, that's not I don't like that.
Okay.
I don't like that for us.
Yeah, I didn't realize it was the 5th year option. The 5th year option definitely changes it because that 12 is a little hefty for his play. To me, at least.
Yeah. There's a reason they brought in Orlando Brown.
Orlando Brown at 14 makes way more sense. You're fine with that. Jonah Williams, $2 million less than Orlando Brown. Nah, you ain't fine with that. But I'm also a little surprised that I guess they didn't have a choice in terms of picking up his option because they didn't know they would have Orlando Brown, and they had to make that move last year.
Right.
Yeah, that's my only thing with that. I don't like the 12. If that was 6, 7. Because I'm sure the first couple of years under the rookie deal, or based on like the per year average and stuff like that,
right,
would have been more appropriate. That 12, that's a little hefty for my liking for his play, because it still would be a competition.
Yeah, because he was drafted pretty high, 11 overall.
Yeah, because he got hurt, didn't he? His first year, he got hurt and he had to sit, and then he came back that second year with
it looks like 2020 he got hurt. That would be his second year.
Okay, so I knew it was one of them years. Yeah, I got
on
hurt.
IR. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was getting an average salary of about 4.5.
Yeah,
throughout his rookie contract.
Yeah, if it was still on that part of it, I would definitely be intrigued by it, man.
Yeah, you give him a tryout, whatever. You have him compete with Dan Moore, and then if he wins the job, you give him a tryout for the season.
Absolutely, man. And it's a lot cheaper. Whereas if that gets beat out by Dan Moore, I can't have $12 million sitting on the bench. You just can't.
No.
12 M's, that's a lot to be backing up. And it's at a position where you don't rotate.
Now, if they cut him
is a different conversation. Yeah. I don't think they can after they picked up the 5th year option, because I feel like that became guaranteed once they picked up the option.
Yeah, they would get no cap savings.
Yeah, you're giving them 12 M's. You're paying them to
get him
home.
off the roster, though, if he's disgruntled.
Yeah.
Because I don't know who's going to want to trade for him.
The 12 M's is a lot, bro.
You have to probably give up a pick, I'd assume.
No, it's 5th or 6th round. Like, you're not going to give
It's late,
up.
yeah.
You're not giving nothing crazy. But, like you talk about, that's a $12 million audition. That's a $12 million flyer. I don't like those type of flyers.
Laramie Tunsil was way more intriguing to me.
You could talk
But
me
then
into
I saw what he
Laramie
got
for
paid,
12.
and I was like, there's just no
What
way
did
that was
Laramie end up
happening.
getting?
25 per year.
Yeah, see, I was about to say, you could Larry for 12, I'd have loved that. 25, bro, what? 25? Holy smoke. He got 25 a year?
Yeah.
Huh?
By the Texans. So
He went back, but that's where he started it, though, right? Or he ended up there.
yeah.
Yeah.
He was in the last year of his contract on it. This is why a trade made sense.
Yeah.
Because he was going to have a decent, like a sizable cap hit.
Mm-hmm.
But if they would have traded him, they would have like cut that in half and got like 18 million in savings. So with them in a pseudo rebuild mode, right?
Mm-hmm.
Would have made sense. Trade him, get some assets, get the cap savings. Yeah. But ultimately, I guess they want to have him around for whatever quarterback they draft. Yeah. They paid him a lot too. If that's what he was looking for too, money wise, I don't think we would have ever done that. Convo. Yeah, we didn't even pay top price for Orlando Brown, and he got a reasonable deal.
Yeah. 25. That's
so we were out on Tunsil.
Yeah, I'm with you. 25 is a lot, bro.
That's the one guy that was intriguing to me after we missed out on Brown. Obviously, Luan's still out there.
Yeah.
I'm still out on him though until we get TJ approval.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, maybe Broderick Jones is the play. Or we trade for Skoronski, maybe.
We still got action. Like I said, the Orlando Brown caught me off guard, bro. When that happened, I saw, we still in play for anything. If we was in that
get Orlando
combo,
Brown, do we not get Isaac?
Probably, but we not tripping because we weren't tripping prior to.
I wouldn't mind a Herbig Dotson plus Orlando Brown left side.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, we weren't tripping. We loved where we were at. We were good where we were at. It was just when we brought in Isaac, it was like, whoa, this is dope. But it's like, bro, what?
Doesn't add up.
It doesn't. It's overkill, man.
But I'm fine with it.
Vince Trombetto, he brought up Isaiah Wynn. So he's still out there as well. And that was the guy we had talked about
again.
If
you want, I mean, I don't think this is your franchise left tackle or anything. This is a guy you're bringing in to just.
But we're looking at something that can upgrade Dots. I mean, upgrade Dan Moore. Yeah,
right,
upgrade Dan Moore. So if it comes in and successfully upgrades Dan Moore, did it do his job?
I wouldn't be opposed to it. Yeah, I mean, something reasonable. Bring him in, compete. Fine. Yeah, I mean, part of me even thinks I'm fine with rolling with Dan Moore going into next year.
Okay.
Bring in someone still, but if he's your top option, it ain't the end of the world. I don't think it's the end of the world.
Okay.
Yeah, I would like one of these top left tackles in the draft. But to my point, like if we bring in an Isaiah Wynn, I mean, yeah, okay, competition, whatever. I just what I would like about that personally is I feel like we wouldn't draft left tackle early, which would open up the lane for Jordan Addison.
I just look at it like this: what would you feel better about us spending some money on Isaiah Wynn and he competes with Dan Moore? And Dan Moore wins, or us drafting a tackle at 17 or 32, competing with Dan Moore, and Dan Moore potentially wins. Which one would hurt?
You're asking two different parts of me then. Like
because
me personally,
because I'm like I can see Dan beating out any of them personally.
Right. Me personally, I like the signing a player and just have him compete with Dan Moore because that opens up the lane for Jordan Addison.
Right.
Or even potentially getting one of those top linebackers too. It gives you again more flexibility for the draft. Yeah. Whereas left tackle, I would feel better about that for the offensive line and just the left tackle position if we drafted a guy in the first round to compete with Dan Moore. But, hey, I mean, either way, I think we'll be fine, man.
Yeah. Like I said, we're in a good spot right now.